Previously on our bikepacking adventure in Camotes Islands, we arrived in Camotes by boat from the now city Cebu. We rode around the island of Pacijan, visited Santiago White Beach and Danao Lake, hopped on a motorboat and spent the night at the beautiful Tulang Island. The next day, we headed back to Pacijan Island and rode around the neighboring island of Puro. We visited the peaceful towns of Puro and Tudela, marveled at Bukilat Cave and the historic Magdang Beach, and finally retreated back to Pacijan Island to spend the night at Camotes Eden Resort.
Pilipinas, narito ang update kay Bagyong Bising. Napanatili nito ang kanyang lakas.
Arriving at the resort, the weather turned bad. A typhoon was approaching the country, and the islands were now under typhoon signal number 1. The Philippines sits along the typhoon belt in the Pacific. Each year, an average of 20 typhoons visit the country. And in that moment, it was Typhoon Bising who was slowly but ferociously closing in to the country. With a recorded wind that reached up to 305 kilometers an hour, it was considered the first super typhoon of the 2021 Pacific typhoon season. That day was supposed to be our trip back to the main island of Cebu, but with the weather condition, all ferry trips, both in and out of the islands, were cancelled. And the only choice we had was to spend few more days in these beautiful islands. Camotes is one of the best when it comes to handling disasters and calamities. In fact, on May 14, 2011, the municipality of San Francisco won the United Nations Sasaka Award for Disaster Risk Reduction in Geneva. The islands of Camotes are endowed with beautiful white sandy beaches, including this one. And while the mood of the water was intense and too unwelcoming, this beach could never hide its alluring genuine beauty. And this dog seemed to reassure us that everything will be fine. And yup, as fine as the grains of the white sand of this beach, we were. And to the tune of the howling wind, we danced with the trees in our hammocks. Spending extra time in these islands would mean going out of the planned budget, and so we were off to find a reasonable place to stay for the next few days. For 800 pesos a night, and only a couple of blocks away from the port, this compact backpacker's place is a commodious haven favored by the easily pleased, thrifty souls.
Sal diha. Ah, tindahan dito na. Pwede.
A quick stroll around Consuelo, we were amazed by the peacefulness and the uncomplicated fabric of life of the neighborhood. Children can play safely on empty roads. Houses are adorned with different flowers. And these flowers dangle up high, showering passers-by with their glowing golden elegance. And who needs 7-Eleven when they have this? This painting is a proud invitation to their cherished island, fashioned in an artistic stroke. And nestled in the middle of the neighborhood is the Church of San Roque Parish, a gentle reminder of the spiritual dedication of the people, putting Him at the center of their lives.
Mo ba ni girl? Katong tag 2,000? Iduha ba yan ni sila? Mangudlong Beach Resort at Mangudlong Rock. Ano? Dire. Na ba yan ni cave dire? Ay, 50 person. Sila ra ba ni? Mao ra man ni sila.
One of our missions was to experience the flavors of Camotes.
Ano sister company do?
From this simple diner to a more modern restaurant to express takeouts and to this authentic delicacy, we were treated with amazing, tummy-filling delights. And this time, we were joined by Abner, a friend and a local to the island, as we tried this newly opened pizza place.
Lagi magputol ang pizza ay kanang cheese na.
Kuha mo. Nel.
Kaya sounded ka kung
Na kailangan na palus-lusod na dito na may di mapublikan yan. Ay puro og tudila. Wala labot. More silbing way labot ang kota.
di, apil na sa Pobots. Kuhan ba na? Sandra, puro sindilan niya. Ang labyo na nung dagat, karong pilar.
Pilar.
So tulo ka. Kamote.
Turo ka, kinakuyang lista. Pero nagya mo na dagat nga ilit ay. Kanang tunga sa likdanaw, di, kanang tulong yun. Kuhan rin na, igagmay naman tayo.
Talking to the locals was always a pleasure as we get to learn more about the place. From stories of how this island got its name to a more casual dialogue.
Generator ah. Oh, nice.
Generator 6 to 10.
Ha?
According to history, the name Camotes was a misunderstanding between the Spanish sailors asking the name of the islands and the locals who at that time thought were asked what they were planting.
Ako na.
If you come to Camotes, you can access through their three major ports, one for each of the three major islands. Commercial flights are not available yet, although Camotes has an airstrip located in San Francisco.
Kasi mo bike ka to?
Ito?
Sakay ka?
Withdrawing cash was a bit of a challenge for us, but with the help of some locals, we were guided to this place where you can withdraw money over the counter using your ATM card.
Oh, biday girl. Sapang girl.
We surely had an amazing time on these islands. From a smooth concrete road to the uneven dirt paths, we were treated with a variety of saddle bomb experience. From a calm yet adventure-filled lake to the sun-kissed beaches, from the plains of the farmlands to a subterranean masterpiece, we were awestruck by these enchanting wonders. From the helpful locals to the curious ones, from this friendly furry cutie to this tiny nomad, we felt the most hospitable welcome. After 2 dragging days of waiting, when we were left with nothing else to do, and when the weather seemed to be in our favor, it was now time to say goodbye to what had been our playground for 4 days.